Welcome, foolish mortals.
Good evening. Welcome to my paranormal blogs. I'm glad you joined me today. So today I just wanted to have a video and share my conversations with spirits, entities, and interdimensional beings. I've taken clips of those conversations and I've made them as loud as I can and as clear as I can for you, but I will go through them and explain them to you while you're listening to them. So I hope you enjoy. I have a few of them talk to me when I'm doing voiceovers, when I'm doing videos, and I like to speak to them every now and then and record them for you. So I hope you like this, and I would like you to sit back, relax, and enjoy a spooktacular video. I know that most of you know that I already talked to the spirits, entities, and interdimensional beings. If you haven't seen my episodes 1 through now on my paranormal vlogs, go check out them now. My paranormal vlogs playlist. Go to episode 1 and work your way up so you understand everything better. And I hope you enjoy this video. So let's get started. Okay, in this first clip, I caught this while doing a voiceover on a video that I was doing with pictures I caught of entities in water scrying. And not my last one, but the one before that, I caught that as I was voicing over. And when I say I usually ask permission before I can put their voices on, how I use it. And they said, it's your legacy. So here it is. They just said, it's your legacy. And you can hear me asking the question, okay? Can I share this? Can I share this? Can I share this? Okay, so not sure you heard that clear enough. I tried to clip my part, but I asked about that and I asked, can I share it? And they said, it's your legacy. So, and then I said, because I was continued talking. I couldn't clip that part out because the end of their word legacy went into that. And if I did, it would have cut the word short. So the next one you're going to hear, I asked a question. Now you're not going to hear me asking, but then they said, who said you were? Who said you were? Or who said you are? So here it is. Okay, so did you hear it? They said, who said you are? I didn't put the part where I'm asking them something. Okay, so now we're going to the next one. Okay, so the next one, I asked them an important question. Some things I can't divulge, but I asked them if they were helping us get to the golden age. And they said, we can't exactly tell you. We have more important things to get to. You know, they're handling more important things. So they just said, we can't exactly tell you, or, they're doing more important things. So you can hear that right now. Make sure you have earbuds because it helps you to listen better and you can raise the volume, or headphones. So I don't know if you heard that, but in my next clip, I asked about how they were going to help us with certain things. And they said, in order to help you, that will lead to all of that. And I asked about NESARA GESARA, in case you people don't know what that is. Some of you do, some of you have no clue. But for those who do, you would understand. If for those who don't, I suggest you look into it. They just said what they said. So see if you can hear it. Okay, in my next clip, some of you might remember that I did two videos about Tartaria, mud floods, mud fossils, and the giants from the old world. Some of you understand that, know all about it, while others don't. If you didn't see those videos, go ahead and maybe brush up on some of the links below and watch some videos from those channels that I put there. But anyway, I asked about the giants if they truly existed, and they tell me they did. So I'm going to put that clip right now. Okay, so when I asked about the giants, they said yes, they used to be. So there used to be. Okay, so now on to my next clip. So for my next question, I asked them something I can't really divulge, but then they said attitude, attitude, and you can clearly hear it. So here it is. So that one came out pretty clear, huh? Well, I can't really divulge the question why they said attitude, but maybe one day. Okay, so let's go on to the next clip. For my next question, I asked them if things will get better financially for the world. And they said, fight this, fight this. So we have to fight against the so-called elites, the dark cabal, the evil ones that are suppressing us. So they say, fight this. So let's listen, see if you can hear it. So did you hear it? They said, fight this. Okay, now on to our next clip. Okay, so I asked them a question about something and they said, I know, I know. So you're going to be able to hear it. They just say, I know, once. So I'm going to put it here a few times. Let's see if you can hear it. Okay, so my next clip now is I ask about, how the news lies, the media lies, everything lies. Will it get better? Will they tell the truth? And they said, truth is on the way up. So truth is on the way up. The truth of everything is coming out. So here it is. Let's see if you can hear it. Okay, so did you hear it? Okay, so my next one, I didn't even get to say anything. I just came back and I said, I'm back. And before I could ask anything, they said, glad you're back. So here it is. Let's see if you can hear it. Okay, so did you hear that? They were glad I was back. They enjoy talking to me and I enjoy talking to them. Unfortunately, most of it is not going to come out on video, actually sound, I should say, audio. It's mostly telepathic, but I do record. I never knew I could record this. It would have made my life easier when I was little and everybody thought I was crazy and lying. But I had figured it out a while back that I can actually record them. So some of you might be able to hear all the conversations, but unfortunately, if I put it there, a lot wouldn't. So I have to take clips of my best ones. So here is my next clip. So my next clip, and I was talking, asking questions like, where are you? Like who's answering me, where are you? And it sounded like a guy with a British accent, a man with a British accent said, I'm in my room, I'm in my room. So let's see if you can hear it. So did you hear that? You might have got a bit of my questioning at the very end because I was about to continue talking because they are clips. So the next one, I asked a question and they say they think, they shouldn't speak to me. And then a voice really loud and assertive said, do not say anything. And then it says, turn it off. And you can't miss that. So somebody was a bit angry, I guess, of my questions. Sometimes they're really not allowed to answer, and sometimes they answer and then they get in trouble for it. And sometimes, who knows why? I don't know why, they told them to not say anything. But in a way, I do understand because certain information we're not allowed to have till it's time. So you can't miss this one. Get ready. Okay, did you hear that? The part where it says turn it off, I don't know if I got that in the clip simply because it was extremely loud and it probably burst your eardrums and it burst mine. So somebody really didn't want me to talk anymore or wanted me to turn off my recording and everything, but that didn't stop me. So get ready for the next one. Okay, so for my next one, I asked if they were helping us because, like I said, we are in the end of days. This is the final battle between good and evil. And if you watched my other paranormal vlogs, you would hear me telling you that we have interdimensional beings helping us, aka aliens and other interdimensional beings, angels, because this is, like I said, the end of days. So they said their spaceships are in orbit. And later on, they also said boots are on the ground. That's on another one. I haven't had a chance to really clip that one because there was a lot. But this takes time to make sure that it's loud enough and clear enough for you. I only picked the best so that you can hear it because a lot of it you're not going to be able to hear it unless you're telepathic. So, unfortunately. So, here it is. They said the spaceships are in orbit. Ready? So did you hear it? They said, we have our spaceships in orbit. We have our spaceships in orbit. So go ahead, rewind it. It's as loud as I can get it. So if you didn't hear it, you could always go back and listen. Now for the next clip. Okay, so I had just came back and I was like, okay, I'm back now. I'm ready to talk. And they said, welcome back. Did you hear that? Okay, so my next clip, they asked me, they said, do you want to talk? So here it is. Okay, did you hear it? Okay, so my next clip, I'm asking about them helping me, and I asked a lot of questions. So they said, in order to help us, we can't tell you all of that. So they can't really tell me things in order to help us. There's a certain thing you will know when it's time. So let's see if you can hear it. Here is that one where they yell, and I got the rest of the part on it where they say turn it off. They said we are not living on this planet, and then they just want, like, do not basically talk to me, and then at the end they say turn it off really loud. So let's see if you can hear it. Just watch your ears at the end. So they said do not say anything, turn it off, and somebody coughs. That's right, that wasn't me that coughed. Remember, I'm talking to other dimensions, and it's not what you think. Sometimes they're in orbit in a ship, whether you want to believe it or not. And yeah, they cough because they have bodies and they're like us, but they can communicate with us. So some of you know this and understand this, while other of you, well, you're just sitting there with no clue and you probably won't believe it, but it doesn't matter. I can prove it. I can do this any time of the day or night, anywhere. So trust me. Some of them are just like you and me. Some look like us and some don't. Uh, so you wouldn't even know it if you bumped into one. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, they coughed. That was not me coughing. So, okay, on to the next clip. Okay, on this one, I was just telling them about, how this world is, how everything is just horrible, and we are ready for the golden age and to get out of here. I can't take it anymore. Please hurry up. It's taking too long. And they say, we are sorry. So they're sorry, but they can only interfere so much. That's why they need us all to wake up. That's why I've been trying to wake you people up. And once you can open your mind, stop watching the news, and actually realize that the things I've been telling you are actually true, there's a whole other world. The illusion world is the world you think is real, and the real world is the thing that you think is fake. So it's opposite. That's why that song Life is But a Dream, because you're in a trance. Anyway, most of you know this, some of you don't. So you better get with the program so we can get out of this mess. But they do say we are sorry. So listen. Okay, on my next clip, they said, we miss you. Can you hear what we are saying? Because I was talking to them, I'm sorry it's been such a long time since I've had a conversation, since I moved and everything else. I haven't had the time to sit down and talk to them. And so they just said, because I said I miss them, and they said, we miss you. So here is the clip, and they just want to know if I can hear what they were saying. So here it is. Okay, my next one and my last one for this time, because I had a lot I have to go through still, but I wanted to give you some for now. So the very last one, I was having a conversation about the evil ones and what's happening to them, and then they said, wait till you see what's coming. We are laughing. So something good's coming for us and bad for the evil ones. So let's see if you can hear it. And this is the last one. Okay, did you hear that? They said, wait till you see what's coming. We are laughing in response to me talking about what they're going to be doing to the bad ones. And, they're not going to come in perfect. We are in different dimensions as we speak. So I only talk to good and positive. I don't allow evil or negative to talk to me. Sometimes they creep in, but then I ignore them or just tell them to get lost. You can't have fear when you communicate. Fear is what they feed off of. Fear is a program of the matrix. If you don't have fear, you have all the power, and they have none. That's why they try to make fear in the news, fear everywhere. So you're living in fear and you're not really living. But you're part of the matrix when you're living in fear. So you got to stop that. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. Well, it's true. They create the fear and the panic, and you are brainwashed, and so you go along with it and you live in fear and panic, and they feed off of you, and you give your power away to them when you fear. So basically, that's it for today. I do have to clear up a few more. I did have lengthy conversations with them, and I still have to have more conversations, but I want to finish getting you more clips. Those were the best of the best. Remember, you have to wear earbuds and headphones, and you might have to go over it again and again. I hope you heard them. I hope they were clear enough. And to those out there who are telepathic, I'm pretty sure you got what they were saying without a problem. So thanks for watching. And if you haven't seen my other paranormal vlogs where I show you, there's 2 videos where I recently did some water scrying, and I've got some spirits, entities, and interdimensional beings. So go ahead and check those out. If you haven't seen any of my paranormal vlogs, start with episode 1 and work your way up to this one. And I will be seeing you soon in my videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.